Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Mallorca Under the Sun, and I'm up here today in Puerto Pollensa to give you an update as to what's been going on here in Mallorca. Now, even though the UK government have passed legislation to allow travel for reasons of finding property or renting property overseas, unfortunately the Spanish government have not been allowing people to enter the island or to enter Spain, and there have been cases where travellers have been turned away. Now, it just seems crazy that the two governments cannot just turn around and talk to each other and agree on one rule before people make wasted trips to the airport. Some people, I believe, have got in and are now looking for properties on the island, whilst others are being turned away by airlines or by border patrol. So please double check before you make your trip the rules regarding international travel from your country and also to the country that you are travelling to, because as you know, everything is changing all the time. But you may not have to wait for too long, because the state of alarm is due to be lifted here on the island on May the 9th. So the government, even as I speak now, are currently discussing what this is going to look like and what restrictions are going to remain in place going forward into the summer. So at the moment, everyone here on the island is waiting to hear if the curfew, which is in place from 10 PM until 6 AM, will be lifted, and also if restaurants, bars and cafes will be able to stay open longer than the current closure time, which is 5 PM. Now, there has been a little bit of anger and confusion from the hospitality industry in that some of the hotels that are open at the moment are allowed to actually serve dinner to their guests, and also to open the dining rooms within the hotel as well. So we're hoping that as we go towards the summer, there's going to be some alignment across the hospitality industry. Now, news hot off the travel press this week is that the UK government are looking at implementing a traffic light system, which I did actually mention in one of my videos, which I posted on, I believe, the 23rd of March. Now, I'm just hoping that this same system will be used internationally as well, and they all set a standard for what exactly this means. Unfortunately for the UK, the government body, the Global Travel Taskforce, has announced today that even green light countries will most likely require pre-departure tests, as well as a test on return and on day 2 of arrival back to the UK, and I'll put a link to this article below this video. So this could be bad news if you are planning a trip outside of your home country this year, but that's not all. Because looking back to last summer, we do not want a repeat of a country suddenly being red listed and travellers only having around 48 hours to pay an exorbitant airline fee to get back to their home country or face an expensive or lengthy quarantine. So I'm going to return to the issue of mask wearing just one more time on the beaches here in Mallorca. Unfortunately, there still remains quite a lot of confusion around this issue, because if you do search in Google for the question, do I have to wear a mask on the beach in Spain, it'll return the results that yes, you do. However, the update to this news given out last week has not been picked up by all the press, so I thought I would just make it clear here now on my channel the current update to these rules. Now, the Spanish government did decide that mask wearing would be mandatory on beaches throughout Spain, but the Balearic government quickly backtracked within 24 hours and have now stated that mask wearing is not required if you are sunbathing and if you can maintain a 1.5 metre distance from anyone who you do not live with on the beach. But now they are now saying that mask wearing will be mandatory if you're walking along the shoreline or you're entering or leaving a beach. Now, I'm not quite sure how that is going to be policed over the 262 beaches that we have on the island, but at least for the time being, that mask wearing is not going to be mandatory and you can come to the beach and enjoy the day. So thanks very much for joining me today for this very quick Mallorca update, and I will come back to my channel every now and again to give you further updates as and when I know them. Now I'm going off now to go and make a video about Puerto Pollensa, which I will upload to my channel in the coming days. So be sure to subscribe now to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell so you will get the alert as to when I upload any new video. Okay, so thanks very much for joining me today, and until the next video, goodbye for now.